So welcome to Normetal. We are in the core shack at the moment, the core yard at the moment, where we store all of our old drill core. This was actually one of the old tennis courts in the town of Normetal that we've converted to a core storage area. You can see actually the old tennis court lights up. Let me see if I can point to it. There we go, right where my water bottle is pointing. We've got about 150,000 meters of drill core stored out here. Coming into our core facility, we have our sample storage area. So basically, after the drill core samples are cut, they're organized here. Standards and quality control checks are employed, and then they're placed into these bins and sent off for shipping. We'll go up into the geologist area, up through here. So this is sort of the office environment. Here's Matthew, the project geologist on site. And this is basically where the technical work gets done after all the core is logged. As you can see, we have a nice view of the overall core logging area down below. We'll go and take a quick peek at that. And down. So essentially, all of the core is brought in and sent out here. This is our storage area in town. This is the core shack. You can see the Amex Perron Project sign out there. Excusez-moi. And this is essentially where all of the core is logged. So it comes in. Today, there's about 400 meters of drill core out here. It's all placed onto racks. And what I can do is show you some of the, sorry for the noise, I can show you some visible gold from historical holes here. So this is some beautiful VG from one of our metallurgical holes that we put out. And what I'll show you is a little bit of the deposit. So basically what we're looking at here is high-grade quartz vein. You can see the gold and yellow. It's actually transparent within the drill core. So you can see actually through the quartz into the vein itself. All the brown is sphalerite, which is a zinc-rich sulfide mineral. And all of the sort of grayish, darker material that I'm pointing at right now is pyrite. And this is all hosted within a quartz vein. And this is typical, albeit a very high-grade sample from the high-grade zone. And then we've got an example of Denise mineralization, our Western Gratien zone mineralization, and a few examples of high-grade zone mineralization. And this drill core that we have out is previously drilled and assayed and analyzed, and we typically use it for analyst and investor tours. And then here we've got some of our Vms Copper Mineralization as well, which I'll show you what that looks like. So essentially what we're looking at here is chalcopyrite in yellow. You can see my thumb. Yeah, and then sphalerite in pink. And you can see these beds here, these laminated planes of mineralization. Those are the massive sulfide mineralization that's very typical of a VMS system. And that's really all I'll show you today, because it's going to be very loud in the cutting shack. You can hear the noise in the background. So we'll call it a day there.
That's awesome. Thanks so much, Kelly. I appreciate that.
My pleasure.